my name is Ellie, and I think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Resistance is the theme of the day for me. Resistance and anger, which if we hold enough resistance to things in our lives, we can easily move into anger. So let's talk about the energy of resistance and what this causes for us in our life. I'm going to give you two personal examples of all the resistance I've been feeling since yesterday and how I observed and brought awareness into what was happening to start to ease my suffering. So last night I was exhausted. I went to sleep with the intention of waking up early to start my wellness routine, but that didn't happen because throughout the night I was continuously woken up by my youngest son. I found myself completely resisting this, and I kept telling myself a story, which I was able to observe, unfortunately, towards the end of this lack of sleep night, where I was telling myself a story that this shouldn't be happening. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I'm supposed to be able to be well rested tomorrow, to wake up and start my wellness routine, to make a video. And so I was completely resisting what was happening. And as I continued to resist being woken up in the night and not getting a good night's sleep, I found myself moving into anger. And the anger grew and grew and grew. So I, at one point, brought awareness and I was observing the anger. So I removed myself, sort of stood back from what was happening and observed the anger that I was feeling, this energy, this strong energy of anger. And I just acknowledged it. I said, hello, anger. It's been a while. Anger is luckily not an emotion that I feel very often. Because I'm so easily tapped into energy, as I was tapping into this energy of anger, my subconscious was revealing other things that I was angry about. And it was just this spiral of suffering, self-induced suffering. Because if I was to just let go and accept that, okay, this is going to be a night where I am woken up constantly and I'm just not going to get enough sleep. If I just accepted that and I stopped resisting what was, I would have suffered so much less. But I was really tired. I don't know about you, but I do not do well when I am woken up in the night. So I can easily slip into unconsciousness during this time, much more easily than I would in the daytime. What is really cool about anger, and I want to mention this, is that anger is a cover-up emotion. So on the vibrational scale, we have anger, and beneath anger is powerlessness. When we are feeling anger, it's a protection emotion actually, because the longer we stay in powerlessness, this is a really dangerous place to be. People who commit suicide are committing suicide because they feel powerless to change what is happening. So as a protection energy, we actually move into anger, which is a higher vibration than powerlessness. As uncomfortable and destructive as anger can be, it's actually less destructive than that emotion of powerlessness. But when I was tapping into this anger and I was receiving all of this subconscious anger, things that I was angry in my life for, a big topic for me came up, and that was the fact that I only get to see my oldest son for 3 half days a month. He lives far away. I won't get into the details in this video, but I am sad that underneath that anger, when I really went into how I was feeling, I felt a deep sadness, and under that was a deep powerlessness to change the situation. So what I did is, once I uncovered those feelings beneath the anger, the powerlessness and the deep sadness for really the loss of a relationship with my child. Any parent will know that 3 half days a month is great if you're trying to have a friendship with someone, but when you're trying to have a parent-child relationship, that is just really not enough time to have a relationship. So once I brought awareness is such a gift, because I really know that there's so much more healing I need to do when it comes to this subject, and I am allowing myself, instead of trying to force myself back into a higher vibration and feeling, love and light, which I always do, that's always there. I never completely lose that, but I'm allowing myself to feel this deep pain, this deep loss of the relationship with my son. And what I'm doing, a really important part of feeling the pain to release it, is not to tell yourself the story. So I'm not sitting there and saying, I don't have a relationship with my son, I don't have a relation. No, that is going to feed the emotion, it's going to continue. I'm just letting go of the story, feeling into the pain, and allowing myself to feel that pain. I'm not trying to bypass this pain now that I have awareness to it. What happens is a lot of times, like before this anger arose in me, I wasn't even aware that I was so angry about this. I had no awareness to it. It was in my subconscious. But triggers, anytime we feel an emotional rise, this is a gift. This is showing us something inside of us and giving us the opportunity to bring healing to it, to bring awareness, to bring light to it. So that is what I'm doing today. The theme of the day is resistance, and I am really making an effort to let go of resisting what is. One of the really cool things that I learned when I first started my spiritual journey, and many people learn when you begin to open your heart to trust the universe, and I fully trust the universe, is you begin to understand that everything that is happening should be happening because it is happening, and it is happening for you, for your expansion. There's something for you to learn, some way in which you need to grow, some pain that you need to release. All of these things are helping us to expand our consciousness and to heal and to move in the direction of our well-being. So the less we resist what is happening, if we can change something, great, let's pivot, let's make pivots. But oftentimes, just like last night or in the situation with my son, there just isn't anything that we can do to change the situation. And the more we resist these situations, the more pain and suffering we are going to cause ourselves. Let me know in the comments if you think sharing my own personal experiences helps you to better understand topics. I wish you so much luck in your journey. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will love to connect with you soon. Thank you.